Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
They say he who builds a highway to heaven must travel alone. Hey, you know, polygamy is not your mate. Oh, if you know you're not ready, you're not strong enough, do not ever venture into polygamy. Now, no, we have gotten another report that Ooni of Ife's kitchen, royal kitchen, allegedly wrecked by Oloris. Giant plumbing pipes broken, rendering the kitchen unusable to prevent Queen Naomi from making breakfast for the Ooni of Ife. Now, the question is who? Who on earth could have done something like this? Who could have done something like this? So is the question that they said everyone is asking right now. Who is that person who could have done this? Now, here is the gist. You do know that Naomi was in the palace to prepare meal for the Ooni of Ife, and they knew very well that the next morning, Naomi is likely to go back and prepare breakfast for the Ooni of Ife because, of course, the man wants to be eating for Olori Naomi. Now, for a woman who is married, you know that her biggest joy is that she has companionship. Like, of course, that intimacy, that closeness with her husband is there, and that closeness does not necessarily mean at the back of the other room. It also means being able to cook, your husband enjoying your meals and all of that, and that is the one thing that Olori Naomi gives that others do not give. And this is not to say they cannot cook, but Kabiyesi does not trust them enough to cook for her. I mean, for him, and so he doesn't eat their food. And this is something that you and I know that anybody will not be happy about, right? And so as we are hearing what is going on right now, we have that the kitchen that Olori Naomi had used the previous day that was in good state and everything, they say somebody went there and wrecked the entire kitchen. The kitchen became so flooded as such that is as in completely unusable. So because the pipes that are bringing water to the kitchen, that it's even very obvious that somebody actually went there to break those pipes, and the water is being connected like it's coming from the area that is not restricted, and people have access to that area. They had to cut the pipe, and you know the way it was cut, it flooded, like water flooded outside and inside the kitchen of, the royal kitchen of the Ooni of Ife. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Daylight. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the success still on the royals. Daylight, my Daylight, my Daylight, my super people. Daylight, my Daylight, my Daylight, my own people. How are you guys doing? I hope your week is going well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I love you. My people, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. It's not the small something, no. This level of desperation is the one that I have not seen before. And they say before morning will come, the entire kitchen was flooded. There was even no case of asking anybody to enter there and cook. Not even Naomi, not even the royal cook, as in not Ooni of Ife's chef. That the Ooni of Ife's chef couldn't even go in. Nobody could go in. They had to spend, like they have been spending the entire morning trying to get that place fixed and trying to ascertain who did something like that, because you could see how those pipes were, forcefully broken, and they were broken to achieve this aim, because they never ever would want Naomi to stay there, feel comfortable, prepare dinner, prepare breakfast, probably prepare lunch and all of that. They had to do what they thought they had to do and to prevent this. And of course, Naomi could not go because they said she had bought things for breakfast for the Ooni of Ife. She knows Ooni of Ife's favorite breakfast and everything that she bought everything for the monarch's favorite breakfast, but, was disappointed because she could not prepare it because the kitchen was ruined. Who could have done this suspicion arose? Ooni of Ife plunged into a very serious anger again. The father to the Ooni of Ife was invited today. They said he came from his house to come and see the situation because they knew that this was a deliberate act from somebody to ruin everything for Olori Naomi. And right now, the most beautiful thing is that the Ooni of Ife is not even leaving anything to chance because he's been there, done that. I think at some point, Ooni of Ife himself did not know how important Olori Naomi is to him. But right now, he has seen that Olori Naomi is very, very important to him, not just to him, to the royal family and to the seat of power. And so he's not taking chances, he's not playing. He's just playing safe with Olori Naomi, ensuring that Naomi does not get angry and everything. And for this to happen, the Ooni of Ife will continue to protect Naomi and work with Olori Naomi to ensure that these women do not go on and on and on doing the same thing again. Because look, you cannot continue to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect to have a different result. If these women are right there and they are not ready to give up, even though right now we are seeing the likes of Blow who is saying, look, if my husband wants to marry 1 million women, let him marry. If he wants the love of his life, Naomi back, let Naomi come back. I have no problem with it. I am going to support Blow. To a very large extent, the fact that Blow renounced these people have really helped a great deal because she was a maximum power. Like, she was strong. Remember, she is strong, she is old, that she understands a lot of things. She may not necessarily, understand the traditional things the way Ebony does, but she has power in the palace. The fact that she renounced what they are doing and said she is not with them anymore has helped Ooni of Ife. And now with the support of Ebony, Ooni of Ife is standing up for everything that he needs to stand up with the support of Blow. Ooni of Ife is standing up the way he's supposed to stand up for Olori Naomi, do whatever he needs to do to help Naomi, to ensure that Naomi finds peace. Because a lot of people are saying, why is Naomi going to the palace? Why shouldn't she go to the palace? Palace is her home. That is where her husband lives, okay? And right now, we agree that they say, okay, she's not going to live in the palace anymore. But we shouldn't forget that the husband lives there. The father to her son, Tadenikawo, lives there. So she goes there when Ooni of Ife needs her. And, right now she went there because Kabiyesi demanded that she comes. And so they said this incident that happened in the palace is not okay, that Kabiyesi is so upset. Everybody is upset. But they had to do that so that Naomi doesn't have access to cooking for the Ooni of Ife. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged rumors and speculated information making the rounds on social media.